Welcome back to another episode of Winter. It is everywhere, and we are going to do a strange daily mission, which is a new one that I came across. I think, at least. Yeah, it seems to have been somewhat connected to the what was it called? Barbados. The Venti, this guy. This is what the whole thing was kind of connected with. The quickest way would still be to just teleport upwards and do the whole thing. Anyway, let's do this daily. Oh, look at that. There's another quest. There is another quest. There are actually two world quests. One of them is here and the other one is up there. Let's just mark Q for quest and another Q for another quest. Perfect. Grateful to the gods. Talk to Jilliana. The thing is, I wanted to do this daily, and yeah, I usually do daily missions like those commissions off record, but yeah, the best way was still to just Alt F4 out of the game so you can restart the conversation. So Jilliana, I wonder what state the statues of the Seven must be in by now. The statues of the Seven? What's happened to them? Let me explain. In the past, I would go and pray to the statue of the Seven every week, and while I was there, I would wipe the dust off. I have the Archons to thank for all the blessings in my life. Cleaning their statues was my way of giving something back. But since having Lily, I rarely have the chance to go out. The statues must be filthy with no one cleaning them in so long. I know this must seem like I'm trying to avoid taking responsibility, but do you think you could go and wipe the dust off of the statues of the Seven for me? Of course. Surely the wind would just blow it off, right? Barbados. And the winds he commands have far too many other things to attend to day to day. In any case, we mustn't rely on the Archons to provide for everything while we laze around. Let us work together to lighten our Lord Barbados's load just a little. One more thing, the statues of the Seven are imbued with the power of the Archons. The dust they collect cannot be simply wiped off in the usual manner, but you have elemental abilities. It should be easy for you. Unlike me, it's a whole day's work for me to clean a single statue. Oh, and there are a lot of statues. But yeah, how often do you need to clean them anyway? Like once a day, once a week? Once a day, probably not. Once a week, once a year, maybe? If it's once a year, then with that amount of statues going around, it's actually not that big of an issue. Wait a minute, I still have to mark this quest. Grateful to the gods, that's the one. And we are going to what statue of the Seven? Of course, the one next to the tree. Next to Dr. Edith. Good old Dr. Edith. Whoa. That is dusty. It's probably, then again, it's still just dust at the end of the... I couldn't even read that text so quickly. So I think, because it's purple, you have to clean it with fire. Okay, fire doesn't work. It's animal, I think. It has to be animal. And maybe it results in me having to fight some creatures or whatever. There we go. Talk to... Like that? Okay. That was unexpectedly easy. There we go. Let's go with that teleporter. It's kind of interesting that if you move on with the main quest, you actually unlock additional side missions all around Mondstadt. It's pretty sweet. Kind of annoying if you try to focus on the side missions first, but it's okay. Okay, have you finished cleaning the statues of the Seven? Yes. Bless you, my dear. My Barbados protect you. Take these. They are my gift to you. I may call on your assistance again in the future. Alright. So now that we know that cleaning those statues is a good for currency, because current and wind, and it's the same thing. Anyway, that was a really quick mission, and also like 5 minutes is not really that much that far into the whole episode. Sadly you cannot see all of the quests on the world map itself. You have to always be right where they're supposed to be, like this one, the Aramis guy, for example. And also, wait a minute, what kind of other quests do we have? New Horizons, talk to Catherine in Mondstadt. This is the world quest. Then we have yeah, I said that I wanted to do this in this case the next episode, but I have found some other world quests-ish. This Aramis guy, for example. So let's talk to him. Why not? How did it get blown up that high? What happened? Oh, it's you, Honorary Knight. How do you do? So, it's like this. You must have seen that storm that surrounded the entire city, right? Although the storm has subsided, the effects of that storm aren't going to be fixed anytime soon. Not a few merchants have said that the signboards and posters that they put up outside have all gone with the wind. Some have ended up on rooftops, others onto the city walls. The knights originally intended to send 2 agile members to settle these issues with haste. I mean, besides helping the citizens, we are also concerned that those things would look rather unbecoming hanging off the roofs and the walls like that. But as it turns out, we are short-handed at the moment, so only I was sent. And with these knees of mine, even climbing stairs has become problematic recently. I can't imagine what would become of me if I had to climb up that high. Could you help me out of this bind, Honorary Knight? Of course. So, thank you, I'm so sorry. This should have been my job, but yeah, he got some arrows to the knees, right? There should be 3 posters and 1 signboard now stuck on rooftops and on the city walls. Please bring these posters to me. As for the signboard, you can just leave it here on the ground. I'll have my colleagues pass it on to the appropriate merchant. Again, thank you. The thing is, now I can talk to Aramis. No. Look for the posters and billboards in Mondstadt again. Because I think this is just, yeah, telling you that it's somewhere in the neighborhood. Wait a minute. I have to get another party here real quick. Because if you get 4 different members in here, you can actually increase the friendship level of them. Because the main character has no friendship level. That means if you have 4 completely different characters in the squad, you will get friendship points no matter what. Anyway, yeah, if you just walk along the wall here, this is just like at some point you will come across those posters. I know that because I ran across here a few times in the past. And also the rooftops as well. But the rooftops, I think I have to check. There's one. The thing is, those posters, I think they appear before the quest is even there. So we get the merchant billboard. Yeah, newcomers deal now on the Angel's share. All new patrons can enjoy 30% off. Let's pick that up. Wow, that was quick. So you pick it up and you place it immediately where it is supposed to go. Pretty sweet. And up we go again. So there are, what was it? 3 thingies and 1 billboard, wasn't it? Like 3 posters. They are on those roofs. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is just some of those shrooms. We could collect them. Just so I do get some of those specialties. I don't know if I have to get the Liu specialties for now. Or if I already have that one done. Somewhere on here. Do you see a trail around? No, there is no trail like that, is there? Ooh. No, I'm just looking for blinking things. No, there are some eggs up here. it might be all over. I know that they are on the roofs. I've found them before. The thing I'm looking for is actually the triangular... there we go, there's one over here. At least... you can't even see that far. Interesting. What I'm looking for is this triangular marker that tells you that you can interact with this object. But I think... yeah, it only appears if you are right next to the posters, merchant poster. New drinks at the Cat's Tail. Just today with Diana. So we got 1 out of 3. Let's get all of the others. Oh, come on. So now where are the other posters? Let's just go from one building to the next just in case. One of them must have additional... let's climb up on this. Oh, come on. That's so cool. Let's see. With a bit of luck, I can... yeah. Maybe not. With a bit of luck. But there's no luck involved. Nope. Always running out of luck here. So, where are the others? Let's try those buildings here. They are also right inside the vicinity. Or maybe... nah, they're not on the blue buildings. The Knights of Favonius building. Or the other one. So... wait, what? Missing persons poster? Oh. Oh, okay. So these are the posters, at least from the design perspective, these are the posters that I'm looking for. But not these ones specifically. So let's get upwards. There we go, there's something showing. But I think this is something completely different. Nah, these are just some bird eggs again. Ah, there we go. There's the second one. Get 10% off when you purchase a satisfying salad. Yes. Good old salad. Let's get them eggs. So what I have found is a... it might be over here, the last one. Oh, don't fall. Oh. Don't fall down. So I found 2 of them down there. Or actually, one of them on the wall. Another one of those buildings. My suspicion is that the last one is on another one of the buildings on the upper town section. There we go. Maybe it's the... yeah, it has to be this one. The roof is really well angled, and you could place... nah, no, it's not showing. I just love the design of these houses. They're amazing. They're not just some cubes being placed somewhere in the wilderness. Cool. Is there really not a single poster, right? Alright. And also this is outside of the vicinity. Oh no, wait a minute. One of those posters might be on top of those windmills, right? I have to check these again as well. So there are 3 windmills, right? 2 of them guarding 2 of them guarding the statue, and the other one doing a completely different mission. Yeah, let's check out this one. That should do the trick. Where is the last poster? Either this or it's on... that building over here? But no. I checked that one before, didn't I? And up we go, and up we go, into the side, and... come on. So, okay. But yeah, this... so there were some posters up here, but not from... placed there by the wind itself. But by the people of Mordstad. Oh, come on, let go. Or maybe it's on the roof. Can you even get onto the rooftop? Nah, actually not. You have to be a bit... ooh. You have to use very, very special tactics in order to get up there. What I wanted to do though is to look around with this vision.
Oh?
Okay, how many posters have I found? Like 3 out of 4. One of them was on the wall, 2 of them were on the buildings. So maybe the last one is also on the wall, just on a completely different side. Okay, let's just go along the wall even further, and then we should find it, I hope. Because for some reason, I would say they're not in these buildings anymore. Alright. That is not the one. Nope, that's also not the one. Bird eggs again. Okay, I have to be careful with my stamina here. Very, very conveniently. It goes all over the place. Come on. Where's the last poster? Where is it? It has to be in one of those buildings, right? It's not up here. There's not enough space for it. Is it? Yeah, it's rotating the right way there. At least. Is it on the... Nah, it's not on the Favonius. Come on. I don't know. Oh, no, this is not Favonius. This is the Adventurers Guild. Same thing, though. I always mix those up. Nah, there's nothing up here. They keep everything kind of clean. So, no, that's not it. Damn it. Where is the last one? Should have marked them, to be honest. Okay, I was in this building and I haven't found a thing. Then I was in that building and I also haven't found a thing. And if I would... Maybe it is on top of the hotel. It's not that easy to climb up here. Because you always somehow collide with something. What was that? No, it was just the sun. I thought that there was something else blinking about. Ah, come on. Ooh. If you're just lucky, you could just brute force your way upwards. What do we have here? It's probably not it. I'm looking for a triangle that points down on the rooftops of one of those buildings in Mondstadt. Come on, somewhere in here. Maybe it's... Nah, it's a... Is it this one? No.
Oh?
Gotta be kidding me. Why can't I find it now? I was climbing up onto every building in Mondstadt and I would have sworn that I found every single poster here. Should have marked them beforehand, just in case. So, we get some... at least it's good for our bird eggs, isn't it? So... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the last one can be found on... Nah. The wrong angles present. Well, why is it that you click the jump button and for some reason the game won't recognize it? I think if you click it too fast, it is not considered to be within a certain time frame. So you need a certain delay for the jump to actually register, because if you do it too quickly, then nothing will actually happen. That was weird. Is that it? No, it's just there for shadows. Didn't like they said something about the no, it's is it on the smithy? No, it's not here, but it might be on the backside of the smithy or something, somewhere like that. Because I think I've seen something around here somewhere. Huh. Okay. Then I must have picked it up, I think. And I thought I've seen this poster somehow close to the smithy. Whoa. What on earth is the last one? Why can't I get a trail for it, like an animal trail? That would be so cool. Or at least some kind of light that shows the way. I'm always whining if the quests are just follow the trail and you automatically solve the problem or solve the quest, whatever. I'm always whiny about that. It's not too complex. Yeah, it's not that complex. It's really easy to do. Make it more difficult. What is it now? I'm looking for those bloody posters all over the place. Can't find a single... Well, every poster except the last one. And I'm always going on top of the same buildings, so... That's a bit of an issue. Would have thought there's at least one on those windmills. Okay, so we checked the walls. At least... or maybe there's something else in the perimeter. There's this one. Maybe I really have to look on... Nah, please not. Nah, it's probably not on top. It could be... over there on the side. That could kind of make sense. Could kind of make sense. The problem is you can't see that from afar, can you? What about this one? Maybe it's not on the roof, like on the highest roofs. Maybe it's on one of those medium height roofs. Come on, it has to be here. It just has to. Why haven't I picked up those eggs yet? It's actually quite a nice marker. Like everywhere where there is a poster, there could also be some of those eggs present. It would be a nice way to distinguish those buildings from each other, though. But I don't think that this is actually the case. It's just another way to encourage you to climb up on things. Ah, found it. Okay, so for me, the last one was right next to the fountain. And I somehow completely missed it. Adventurers Guild is now recruiting new members. Talk to Cyrus. Yes, I can pick it up. Finish the bloody mission. That took a little while. So yeah, 3 of them are on the buildings and 1 of them is on the wall. Pretty easy to do. Just check every single building. Be careful, thorough about it. Or just look for the exact location. But in the end, it's easily done. If not for some brain lag things like that. Because, yeah, if you look at the map for now, and if we zoom in a little bit, you can just go from one building to the next and have a little system in there by using the world map itself as a little help. So you know exactly what building you were on, so you don't miss one by chance. Because this stuff happens sometimes. If you just think, yeah, there are buildings, just check everything. And then there's like one building somewhere in the center that you always miss because you're always going around it. And if you use the map, you can actually maybe even mark every single building and then just unmark them afterwards. And this is one way you can just use the game systems to make this work. Let's just zoom out a little bit. There we go. Alright, Aramis, have you gotten them all? Yes, sir. You have my utmost thanks. I'll take these posters and return them to the matching merchants in a moment. As for that signboard, it's from the Angel's Share. I've already notified Charles. He'll send someone over to take it back. Here's a little remuneration for your help. Please take it. As for me, I need to move on to other tasks. Though the storm has ceased, its effects will remain with us for a while. And we got the Northern Smoked Chicken. Also a recipe? Nah, it's just the item. But we did get a decent amount of morale from it. Did we? Nope, this is the lyre. This one has, yeah, the whole glow. Its goldiness is also missing. A prized treasure of Barbados, the animal archon. Its clear sound that once echoed through the heavens was beloved by the unruly Dwalin, has now been reduced to naught but dull, ear-piercing noise. It's damaged. Well, if we turn it into a working instrument before, we can probably do that again. Just saying. Okay, let's get rid of this quest marker over here. And then there's Vile. Oh, the informant. Wait a minute. Yeah, still she refuses to admit it despite being confronted with all the evidence. Oh, it's your traveler. What are you muttering on about? Sarah decided she wanted to import Liu chili peppers recently. Allegedly, they're hot enough to reduce even Monster's diehard spice lover Barbara to tears. My view is they'd be nigh on impossible to sell, seeing as 86% of Monsters won't touch them. Barbara is a diehard spice lover? What? Oh, you haven't heard? It was my understanding that everyone in Mondstadt knew. Tell me some more things that everyone in Mondstadt knows. Things like when Outrider Amber volunteered to cook at the last night's of Favonia's get-together, burnt the steak and smoked out the whole kitchen. Even though Amber made everyone there promise to never tell us all, I think you might be the last person in Mondstadt to hear about it. Interesting. So everybody knows, but no one is supposed to tell anyone about it. Very nice, very nice. Alright, are there other side missions popping up? Because every time I went across those rooftops now, I heard this quest sound. Because if you just move about and one of those side missions pops up, one of those exclamation marks, then there we go. Right there. Okay. You can't see it on the minimap because it's extremely zoomed in, but you can see it on the world map. So, and this is where it is. Okay, so this is the only other thing that's marked. And then Catherine, of course, has some tasks for us as well. And because we did all of the dailies, let's get our rewards for this. Perfect. Now we're good. And in the next episode, we're actually going to do this other side mission here with Swan. So then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta.